Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, it has been a hot minute since I've been on here doing a makeup video. My last video I uploaded, I think, was a vlog, and I haven't uploaded a makeup video in like a week or so, which is a little bit unusual for me, but I've been in such a makeup rut, I can't get anything that's in my head onto my face at all. It's been a big struggle. So that's why I decided, why not just do a classic take on a smoky eye. I feel like you cannot go wrong with smoky eyes. They're just beautiful. Ugh, I am feeling seductive. So yeah, this is what we did. I think it came out amazing. We only used one palette today. Yeah, for the most part, just one palette and then one shade from another palette, but I go into detail on that while I'm doing it. So before we jump into today's makeup look, I just want to say, if you are new here, please subscribe down below. You don't want to miss the fun over here. We do a lot of fun, bold, colorful makeup looks on this channel, and every once in a while we throw in a neutral look or a smoky eye because sometimes you just need to. It's necessary. So if you are into that sort of thing, then I would highly suggest subscribing and joining the fam because, I mean, what else are you going to do? And of course, if you are new here, thank you so much for your support. It really does mean a lot to me. All right, I'm going to stop blabbing on. If you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, then go ahead and just keep on watching. All right, so I'm just priming. I'm using my e.l.f. concealer this time because I was purely too lazy to go get my Morphe one. And it's literally just right back here. I was just too lazy, okay? That's it. Also, please ignore my hair. I just woke up. So I'm going back a little in time today, okay? This was the first palette that I saw that had the neutral colors that I needed in it, so I used it, okay? So this is the original Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So the first couple shades I'm going to use, I'm going to go into a mix between this one and this one. I'm not sure what they're called. Silk Cream and MFEO, I guess is what they're called. But I'm doing this eye look a little bit different. We're going to go in with our transition shades first. That's why I'm going in with these two. And we're just going to start buffing this all in our crease area. And we're being messy with it. It does not have to be precise at all. We're going to drag it up pretty far. Not all the way up to our brow, but pretty close. I used to do makeup styles like this all the time. I used to do my transition shade first, and then I would go in with my dark color. Like, that's how I learned how to do stuff, but I don't know. For some reason, I just like going in with a dark color first now. Except for on smoky eyes. This is like my new way of doing them. And it's been working, so. Okay, so very simple, very easy. Then I'm going to take this shade right here. This is more of like a, kind of like a mustardy type of shade. This is called Pukey. Okay, that's a good way to describe it. I'm going to take Pukey. And I'm going to put this a little bit lower into the crease area. Okay. Super simple. I do still have a little bit of blending to do on this eye, so just please ignore that. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. So I know some people struggle a lot with getting their black to be like super black and have a hard time getting it to stick. My trick is to use it could be a gel liner or it could be like a base paint. It doesn't matter. Just something for the black to stick onto. And I chose to use this, and it worked just fine. So all I'm doing is I'm literally just scraping my brush in there. And then I'm going to start really low with this and make sure it's really into the lash line. Nice and dark. Then I'm going to slowly start bringing that gel liner up above my crease because I do have hooded eyes. And when I drop my eye, all you see is the lid. So I'm making sure to really bring it up. You can bring it up as far as you want. It does not have to be super high or anything like that. So doing this type of look, it's kind of like you have to do it in steps. You know, you don't want to go balls to the wall right away because it'll end up just being a mess. So you want to start in little sections. So I'm going to stop right there for now, and then I'm going to pick up like a small pencil brush, and I'm just going to go around these edges right here and just blend them out. This is the part that takes the longest, is the blending, but it's worth it in the end. You want to make sure you really take your time with this. So you see how I brought it up and I blended it, but it's still not as high as I need it to be. That's why you want to start low and slow and just build your way up. I need to change my battery because it's dying. Be right back. Okay, so once you've got like your first blend, you're going to want to take just any black shadow. I'm just taking the shadow that's in the Jaclyn palette and just start packing that all over the lid. And as you can see, well, I hope you can see, it really makes that black, what is that? Really makes it super dark. Then we're just going to drag it up. We're not going to drag it all the way up to where that blend ends, but we are going to drag it up a little bit past our crease. And then all you're going to do is just blend out those edges. Smoky eyes are just a ton of blending, so just be prepared for your arm to fall off. So I follow like the P. Louise Makeup Academy on my Instagram, and sometimes I'll watch them do makeup just to see how they do it. And I guess over there they're not allowed to like do windshield wiper motions. They have to do small tiny circles. So I always catch myself trying to do that. But that's actually really hard. I don't know how they just do that. Like, I have to do windshield wipers. I don't know. Some areas call for windshield wiper motions. I don't know how they do that. And then what I like to do normally is I'll go in with the last shade that I used on my lid, which was that Pukey shade, this one right here. And I'm going to take a Morphe M562 brush. This is such a good brush to have in your collection, especially if you're doing like really small detail blending like what we're doing, because we don't want to drag this color all the way up. This is the perfect brush for that. So I'll just take a little bit of that, tap it off, and I'll just go around the edges of that black shade. This is just going to give it that extra blended smoky effect. So this is pretty much the gist of it. I am going to go off camera and just touch things up a little bit. I'm not adding anything, I'm not doing anything new. I'm just taking my time and really blending certain spots out that I see that need to be blended out some more. And that's it. And then I'll come back and I actually am going to do the base on camera, and then I'll do my under eyes. I want to do something a little spicy for my under eyes. So yeah, I'm going to do this and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did the under eye on this side. I added a little spice, if you will. So what I did was I just took a black eyeliner. It does not matter. You could even use the gel liner that you use for the top part. And I just lined my waterline, not all the way in, just about 3/4 of the way in. But then I did go back in with my gel liner, and I kind of just like stamped it under here just a little bit, just to make a sticky base for my black to stick to. And then I just went back in with my black eyeshadow and just stamped it on top. And if it gets messy or it comes down a little bit farther than what you wanted, it can get cleaned up in the base process, so don't even worry about that. So then I went in with my actual like smoky eye palette from ColourPop. I just took this middle shade right here. It's called Starstruck. And I just put that right on this inner corner here, connecting it to the black. But then I was like, you know what? No, I want something a little bit extra down there. So then I took my heavy metal glitter from Urban Decay in the shade Distortion. I just put that right on top of that silver color. And it really did just make it pop. It just, I don't know, it gives it something a little something else than just being a black smoky eye. It definitely made it more interesting. You don't have to do this part, but I thought it was fun. Alright, I'm not going to put a lash on until I'm done with the base. My hair looks actually insane. Whoa. Alright, I'm going to prime with my XX Revolution Face Freeze. This is the yellow one. This stuff is bomb. This stuff is so good. Ugh. Every time I use it, I always forget like how good it really is. And it's so good. It's amazing. I want to try out the other ones. I think there's like a pink one and all of them. I think there's a clear one. I could be wrong, but I want to try them. Oh, they just feel so hydrating on your skin. Also, how are we feeling about this angle? It's new. I don't know. I got bored with like my same angles. I know it probably doesn't look that much difference, but I have my camera up a little bit higher and tilted down. I don't know. I kind of like it. I've been doing this combination of foundation lately. It's my Huda Beauty foundation in the shade Shortbread, mixed with my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation in the shade 630 Capri. These two together are like so freaking good. I don't know why I tried this one day, but I did, and it was amazing. I don't know, I think both of these foundations are so full coverage, but for some reason, I don't know, they just work well together. It is definitely like a very cake face type of base, but I feel like with smoky eyes, it's necessary to have like that cake face. I don't know. I mean, look at that coverage. It just goes over everything. So I actually have a new cream contour to try. I was so excited. I got the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This is in the shade Tan Lines. And when I got it in the mail, I was like, hello? Because it was so freaking small. Like, it's tiny. I thought it was going to be like a big pan. It's totally not. Trying to get out of the package. Like, look how tiny this thing is. Itty bitty teeny tiny little thing. It doesn't smell like anything. I don't even know if my brush is going to fit into this. Let's see. And the shade might also be a little bit too dark. Let's see. I'm like really trying to swirl my brush in there, but it just won't fit. It's not super like pigmented right off the bat. You do kind of have to build it up a little bit, but maybe that's a good thing. I mean, I don't really mind having to build product up. I feel like this isn't going to last very long. I don't know. So I always go in with my cream contour with my brush first, and then I always blend it out with my sponge. I think it just gives me the best effect. So let's see what happens when we blend this out. It does blend pretty easy, so that's good. Let's see. I mean, it's really pretty. It's a good shade. It's not as dark in the container as it is like on your face. It's weird because on camera it's picking up darker, a little bit darker than what it looks like in person. In person it's almost like, where did it go? That's weird. Huh. It is pretty though. I do like it, and it blended out really, really easy. Like no problem at all. I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. concealer. So this is what I meant by cleaning up like your under eye with your base, is you just take whatever concealer is on your sponge and just kind of go around those edges and just clean it up a little bit. This side got a little bit more messier than this side, but that's okay. I always set my under eyes with my JCat Luxe Pro Powder in the shade Porcelain. Again, this is like one of my ride or die freaking products. This thing is amazing. I like it because it brightens up the under eye, without it looking like cakey. I don't know. It just looks great under the under eyes. I've never tried it all over my face. This is strictly just for this area right here, but I don't know, maybe one day I will. But so far, I just want it for this. That's all I like it for. So I did end up getting a new face powder. I was running out of my Coty Airspun one. I love that one. I need to get another one. But I ordered this one off Ulta. It's the Essence My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder Instant Blur Effect Natural Matte Finish. That was a mouthful. This is in the shade Fair. They didn't have like a shade translucent or anything. I've never even tried this. I don't even know. Oh, great. There's a pull tab sticker and I got nails. I'm always nervous about trying new powders just because I don't know if they're going to look, I don't know, like they're going to give me like a cast or, whoa, that came out a lot. I shook it and it like, whoo, that was a lot. I'm just going to try whatever's in the lid first on my chin and see. My God, that's so much powder. I don't see like a blur, not a blur, I don't see it leaving like a cast on my face. Wow. And it doesn't take much to set. Wow, like I barely even picked up any and my face is already set. Whoa, okay. Now, I don't see a blurring effect with it. I feel like that's kind of like a long shot. But it is a nice powder. It did set my face really well. It didn't change the color of my foundation. It didn't leave a weird cast on my face. I think it actually looks pretty good. Oh, so far so good. I really like that. And then I'm just going to bronze with my NARS Laguna. I don't know. Something about smoky eyes makes me want like really bronzy, sexy, dark skin. Love it. Then I'm going to go in with my Kylie blush. This is in the shade Kitten Baby. I can't hold it up because it broke when I got it. I was so pissed off. I opened it in the mail and it was just shattered. So I like tried to fix it as much as I could. But we all know how that goes. Put that back in a safe spot so it doesn't get hooked up. For highlight, I'm going to go in with my Coty Airspun highlighter because it's amazing. Duh. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. I can't stop. Get off. Okay, even for me, that's a little too much. Oh my God, how am I gonna get that all? Oh no. Oh golly. It's alright, just take your sponge and pat it out. Just pat it out. That might help. I don't know. Okay, I think that helped. I think that helped dull it down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add a lash, and then I'm going to add a lip, and then we'll come back. I'm going to do something with my hair because, blah, it needs something. And then we'll get the finished final look. Alright guys, so this is it for the finished look. What do you guys think? I mean, I love it. I feel like you can really never go wrong with just like a classic true smoky eye. I think they're just so elegant and so beautiful, and just adding this pop of glitter under here just really freaking spice things up, and I love it. So for the lips, all I did, I only used one product. Usually I line my lips, but I was honestly feeling just a little bit too lazy to do that today. I have something stuck on me right here. Okay. All I did was go in with Jaclyn Hill's Empowered Liquid Lipstick. That's it. And yeah, I'm rocking a matte lip today. I was going to add a gloss, but I decided not to. Figured a matte lip would suffice. But yeah, that's it. I really have nothing else to say. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I know I've been kind of absent on my makeup videos. It's because I've been in such a makeup rut. It's just been ridiculous. But I think I'm back. I think I'm killing it. I don't know. Maybe not. You tell me. But yeah, as always, if you like me, you like my makeup, you like my content, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And that's it. I have nothing else to say except I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.